I want to ask you about Taste the Nation. One of my favorite things about it is that you often go out of the restaurant in people's homes. You cooked with Madhur Jaffrey, you cooked with your own mother, Naz Daravian for the Persian episode in LA. In your memoir, you said that a majority of food in the world is cooked by women, yet it is the opinion of a few dead French men that actually gets lionized.
Yeah.
Was that like an important decision for you?
It wasn't an important decision, it was just a fact.
Yeah.
You know, most of the world is fed by women. And if you talk to, anyone from David Chang to Daniel Hum or, anyone you want, they will tell you that they were really inspired by the women in their family. And that's because typically the gender roles and this division of labor have meant that the women stay home and the men go out and hunt or forage or whatever it is. I, like everybody, love travel food shows. And way back in my career, way before Top Chef, I had done a series for these documentary specials for the Food Network and British television called Planet Food. And that was after Padma's password. So I had done those two shows before. And Planet Food is basically a precursor to all of the food travel shows you see now.
Yeah.
Just with better hair.
Just pre-bourdained.
Yes, it is pre-bourdained. And I have to say, and then in the 20 years since then, I saw all these male chefs kind of swashbuckling all over the world, doing these food shows. And I love those shows. I have nothing against those shows, but I wanted to do a show that was really a female point of view. And it's not a female versus male point of view. I mean, it's just like, food has so much to do with family, so much to do with culture, so much to do with emotions and comfort and nurturing, that I wanted to talk about that. So much of food television is really either demonstrational in a cooking show or analytical like Top Chef is. And I wanted to do something that embraced all the tentacles that food has in our lives, in our civilization. And so I wanted to talk about motherhood. I wanted to talk about family.
Yeah, like you said, it's not a female point of view, it's your point of view. And I don't know if you know this, but Time Magazine recently named you one of the 100 most influential people of 2023. So it's a pretty damn important point of view. And honestly, it comes through in the show, and it's a spectacular watch.
Thank you. I'm very honored that Time saw fit to do that. It was surreal.